What do you call a comedian without a girlfriend? A comedian. What do you call a comedian with a girlfriend? An anomaly. What's the difference between a comedian and a doorstop? A doorstop serves a purpose, and a doorstop can work without talking about its wee-wee. And it's easier to anthropomorphize, assign human characteristics to a doorstop than it is a comedian. I'm a single guy. I'm a comedian. But anyway, a lot of times I'll ask my married friends, hey, you want to go out and play golf? And if they don't want to go, instead of saying, no, I don't want to go, they'll say, my wife won't let me. Now, how many guys in here are going to say, hey, let me talk to your old lady? No. So I got to thinking, what can I do? I mean, it's not going to really, if someone asks me to want to play golf and I don't want to, God won't let me. What's the chances of a priest, a rabbi, or a pastor jumping between us saying, he can't go? So I think I came up with a pretty good excuse. And it goes like this. Guy asks me, hey, you want to play golf? And if I don't want to go, I'll say, the people at my record label won't let me. You have a record label? Uh-huh, and they won't let me. Even though the record label is just a janitor cleaning out the store. Yeah. Went out to Taft College a while back, and I watched a baseball game. And I got to tell you, there were some very beautiful 18 and 19-year-old co-eds, tall, very nubile, thin. Well, you know, here I am after the game. I'm schmoozing all of them. Hey, Eric Warnock, I'm kind of a big deal east of here. I do open mics and I do shows at Tony's Pizza. So I looked at them, I said, so ladies, I'd like to get some phone numbers from any of your single grandmothers. That's how I roll. I went to a Bakersfield, I performed at a Bakersfield Condors Booster Club banquet a couple of years ago. And some of my jokes, as just a test to, there's a delay of people laughing. So in my mind, I'm going, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Well, I had all these Canadian players in there, and I got to thinking, what do they do in Canada? 1 Saskatchewan, A, 2 Saskatchewan, A. Well, as fate would have it, I met a woman a short while later from Vancouver, British Columbia, and after we greeted, I said, I have to know something. You know, in America, when we count off seconds, we do 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. What do you guys do in Canada? She said, oh, we do the same thing. When we're young, we learn how to write Mississippi just so we can do seconds. I got to thinking, well, you know, you could use Saskatchewan, but she said, yeah, nobody in Canada can spell Saskatchewan. So apparently in Canada, if you want to use a 4-syllable state to count off seconds, you have to be able to know how to write it. Not so in America. I've been taking guitar lessons for 4 or 5 years. And when the first day I showed up, I took my guitar in, and I popped the case, and I started to take the guitar out. The teacher said, whoa, 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 what's going on here? I said, I'm going to take my guitar out. He said, before you take the guitar out, you have to know the fundamentals of music. And I said, well, aren't I going to need my guitar? He said, no, the fundamentals of music says you have to know how to roll a joint. And I said, well, I don't smoke. He said, neither do I, but the fundamentals of music say you have to know how to roll a joint. So finally, after 9 weeks, he let me take my guitar out of the case, and he gave me a little certificate that said, let it be known by one and all that Eric Warnock, the 99-cent comedian, has mastered the fundamentals of music. He can roll a fairly decent torpedo.